a quiet village, there is an old teaching passed from one mindful heart to another. The state of a home reflects the state of the mind, and the state of the mind reflects the flow of one's life energy. When life feels blocked, when money comes in and slips away like water through open fingers. Whereas the ancients spoke not of blame, but of imbalance. And imbalance, they said, can be gently corrected through intention, awareness, and simple acts of cleansing. One such practice is placing salt in 3 corners of the home, not as superstition, but as a symbolic reset, minus a reminder that even unseen energies respond to clarity, order, and intention. The first corner is the entrance of your home. This is where energy enters your life. When confusion, stress, or financial struggle enters too often. It is said the doorway holds that imprint. A small bowl of salt placed quietly near this space is a symbol of purification, minus as if you are telling life itself. Only clarity and rightful flow may enter here. The second corner is the place where you keep your resources, minus your wallet, savings, or work documents. This corner represents stability and survival. Salt here is not about magic gain, but about discipline. It reminds the mind to respect what is earned, to avoid waste, and to build slowly rather than scatter. The third corner is the quietest corner of your home, minus the one you rarely notice. Dust collects where attention does not go, and life mirrors this truth. Placing salt here is a symbol of clearing neglected energy, minus the forgotten habits, the ignored decisions, the postponed responsibilities that quietly affect your financial peace. After placing the salt, you do not wait for miracles. You act. You clean your thoughts. You reduce unnecessary spending. You speak more carefully about money. You stop feeding fear and start feeding awareness. Because no corner of a house changes a life, unless the mind living inside it also changes. The salt is not the source of wealth. It went mais, went das, whack, s, what, way, you, is the reminder of purity, discipline, and attention. And when those 3 qualities return to a person's life, even slowly, the flow of stability begins to return as well. The home reflects the mind. Financial struggles often mirror inner disorder, stress, and lack of clarity. Creating a balanced environment encourages a balanced mindset. Many people search for ways to improve their finances, attract prosperity, or create a more stable life. Yet before looking outside, it is important to understand a timeless principle. The condition of your surroundings often reflects the condition of your mind. When a home feels cluttered, neglected, or filled with unfinished tasks, it can subtly influence the way a person thinks, feels, and makes decisions. In the same way, when the mind is overwhelmed by worry, fear, or confusion, those feelings often appear in daily habits and living spaces. Financial challenges do not always begin with a lack of money. Sometimes they begin with a lack of clarity, focus, or awareness. A person who is constantly distracted may overlook opportunities. A person who lives in disorder may struggle to maintain discipline. Small habits repeated every day can gradually shape larger outcomes. This is why creating a peaceful and organized environment can be a powerful first step toward positive change. The home serves as a mirror. When you clean a room, remove unnecessary clutter, and bring order to neglected spaces, you are also practicing inner order. As your surroundings become calmer, your thoughts often become calmer as well. With a clear mind, it becomes easier to make wise choices, manage resources carefully, and move toward greater financial stability and peace. Place salt near the entrance. The entrance symbolizes the energy entering your life. Salt here represents cleansing negativity and welcoming clarity, opportunity, and positive financial habits. The entrance of a home has long been viewed as a meaningful space because it is the first point of contact between the outside world and the place where you live. Every day, people cross this threshold, carrying their thoughts, emotions, worries, and experiences. For this reason, many traditional teachings emphasize keeping the entrance clean, welcoming, and free from unnecessary clutter. A neglected entrance can create a feeling of heaviness, while a well-maintained one can inspire a sense of openness and calm. Placing salt near the entrance is often used as a symbolic act of purification. The purpose is not to create instant wealth or magically solve financial problems. Instead, it serves as a reminder to be mindful of what you allow into your life. Just as you would not willingly invite chaos into your home, you should also be careful about the habits, attitudes, and influences that shape your financial future. Negative thinking, constant worry, and impulsive decisions can enter quietly and affect your progress over time. When you place salt near the entrance, take a moment to set a positive intention. Reflect on the qualities you wish to welcome into your life, such as discipline, patience, wisdom, and gratitude, combined with consistent action and responsible choices. This simple practice can become a daily reminder to create a more balanced and prosperous path forward. Place salt near financial resources. Keep salt near where you store your wallet, savings, or work-related items. It serves as a reminder of discipline, respect for money, and wise financial decisions. The area where you keep your financial resources carries special significance because it represents your relationship with money, security, and responsibility. Whether it is a wallet, a savings box, important documents, business records, or the place where you manage your finances. This space reflects how you value and care for what you earn. When such areas are disorganized, neglected, or filled with unnecessary clutter, they can serve as a reminder of scattered attention and poor financial habits. on the other hand, keeping them clean and orderly encourages a mindset of respect and awareness. Placing salt near this area is a symbolic gesture that represents preserving and protecting your resources. The salt itself does not create wealth, nor does it guarantee financial success. Its true purpose is to remind you of the importance of discipline and mindful management. Each time you see it, you can reflect on your spending habits, saving goals, and financial decisions. It becomes a quiet invitation to act with greater wisdom rather than emotion. Financial stability is often built through small choices, repeated consistently over time. Avoiding unnecessary expenses, planning ahead, and appreciating what you already have are habits that strengthen your foundation. The simple presence of salt near your financial space can act as a daily symbol of care, encouraging you to treat your resources with gratitude, responsibility, and thoughtful attention, which are essential qualities for long-term financial growth. Place salt in a neglected corner. The least used corner symbolizes overlooked problems and ignored responsibilities. Cleaning and placing salt there represents addressing hidden issues that may affect financial stability. The quietest and most neglected corner of a home often holds a powerful lesson. It is the place that receives the least attention, where dust may gather unnoticed, and where objects are sometimes left untouched for long periods. While it may seem unimportant, this corner can serve as a symbol of the areas of life that are often ignored. Just as clutter accumulates in forgotten spaces, unresolved issues, delayed decisions, and neglected responsibilities can quietly build up over time and influence a person's financial well-being. Placing salt in this corner is a symbolic act of bringing awareness to what has been overlooked. It encourages you to look honestly at the habits and situations you may have been avoiding. Perhaps there are bills that need attention, goals that have been postponed, skills that need improvement, or spending patterns that have gone unchecked. Ignoring these matters does not make them disappear. In many cases, they gradually become larger challenges. The act of cleaning this corner before placing the salt is equally important. It represents a willingness to clear away what no longer serves you and create space for positive change. As you care for this forgotten area, reflect on the parts of your life that need the same attention. Growth often begins when we stop avoiding what is uncomfortable and start addressing it with patience and honesty. Small acts of awareness can lead to meaningful improvements in both financial stability and personal peace. Real change comes through action. Salt is only a symbol. Financial improvement comes from mindful spending, consistent effort, responsible choices, and maintaining a clear, disciplined mindset. Many people hope for a single solution that will instantly transform their financial situation. But lasting change rarely happens that way. Meaningful improvement comes through consistent action, wise decisions, and a willingness to develop better habits over time. Symbolic practices can serve as reminders and sources of motivation, but they cannot replace personal effort. The true power lies in what a person chooses to do each day after setting a positive intention. When you use a simple practice, such as placing salt in certain areas of the home, let it become a reminder to act with greater awareness. Each time you see it, reflect on your financial choices. Are you spending carefully? Are you saving for the future? Are you making decisions based on wisdom rather than impulse? These questions are far more valuable than expecting a symbol to do the work for you. Financial stability is often built through small, consistent actions, creating a budget, reducing unnecessary expenses, improving skills, and managing resources responsibly may seem simple, but these habits can have a powerful effect over time. Patience is also essential because meaningful results often develop gradually rather than overnight. The greatest transformation occurs when intention is combined with action. Symbols may inspire the mind, but disciplined effort creates real progress. When awareness, responsibility, and persistence become daily habits, they can open the door to greater financial confidence, stability, and long-term success.